how is he going to prevent what happened to Parler happening to him? And when I say what happened to Parler, I obviously don't mean it didn't just happen arbitrarily. This was done to Parler by a coalition of the radical left who controls big tech. So obviously what happened to Parler is they were hosted by Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Hosting Services told them that they could no longer use the Amazon servers. They had to migrate away with just a short number of hours they were given to do this. So they lost their web hosting platform. And then Apple and Google both said, we're not going to allow you your app in our store, in the Apple Store, the Google Play Store, unless or until you adhere to our woke hate speech standards. And so obviously Parler was hamstrung. Everyone knows the Parler case study. They died a terrible death because of this colluding between Amazon, Apple, and Google. And so my question is, how is Elon going to avoid this? Because Twitter, rumor has it, is hosted by Amazon Web Services. So how are we going to get around that? And then obviously Elon needs access to the Google Play Store and the Apple Store in order for all of us who, if you're anything like me, you use Twitter 99.99% of the time on your mobile device. He needs access to these stores to get on our phone operating system. How is he going to avoid this collusion between big tech that would otherwise force him to adhere? Even if Elon, by the way, abolishes all woke standards at Twitter, all woke speech or censorship standards on that platform, how will he avoid being forced to comply with Google or Apple or Amazon's woke speech standards? I hope he has an answer for this, because this is one of my biggest concerns, and something that I think he's going to face sooner rather than later. If he hasn't already, I highly encourage Elon Musk to talk to Rumble. Rumble has servers that are uncancelable. Rumble obviously acquired Locals, where the Liz Wheeler Show community is. So the Liz Wheeler Show community is housed on Rumble services through Locals, which means we are uncancelable. The left cannot say, we don't like what you're saying. We don't like what you're saying about elections or about COVID or about transgender. Therefore, we're not going to allow you to have these conversations. No, you and I are safe on the Liz Wheeler Show community on Locals because it's hosted on Rumble servers. So I encourage Elon Musk, if you haven't already, talk to Rumble about their uncancelable servers so that you don't have to deal with Amazon. The other thing I think Elon Musk is going to face is the government. The government is, well, it's already coming after him. They're subjecting Tesla to investigations. And I don't think that that's going to end. We know that the federal government, when it's run by the left or deep staters, even during a right-wing administration, that the left uses the power of government to come after those whose politics they don't like. And so, think about even in not even the governmental standpoint. Think of cancel culture in general. This is a crossover between what I would call the public sphere and the private sphere, right? And Joe Rogan is the perfect case study here, where this cohort of people in the public sphere, but also private businesses, everyone wanted to cancel Joe Rogan for having Dr. Robert Malone on his show, for having Dr. Peter McCullough on his show, who were questioning the Fauci narrative on COVID. They actually tried to cancel Joe Rogan. So Elon Musk, they are going to come after him.